it cannot support online credit card authorization. To overcome this limitation, we introduce another protocol, and the protocol name is SET. So SSL protocol just ensure the secure communication by converting your plain text into ciphertext while you are sending that request or information over the internet. What does it mean basically SET? SET is nothing but secure electronic transaction. So usually when we use any credit card payment, on that time we activate this protocol. It could be Visa card, it could be debit card, it could be MasterCard. There are different international organization or consortium. They
Sir,
basically use this protocol to ensure the secure communication. Any problem?
ইয়েস স্যার। স্যার, আমি বুঝতে পারতেছিলাম না যে সেটটা কেন ইউজ করতেছিলেন, ওই যে ডিসঅ্যাডভান্টেজটা স্যার।
Okay, so previously we discussed about SSL, Secure Socket Layer.
জি স্যার।
Secure Socket
এটা
Layer basically ensure the data encryption while we are sending the request from client to server. From your web browser, when you are sending a request to a browser, on that time you use SSL so that your data become encrypted. If any third party person trap your signal, they will not be able to understand what you are sending or what you are receiving from the server, but it cannot provide credit card authorization or credit card payment process. This SSL cannot handle. That's why we introduce another protocol that is called SET. When we discuss about SET, then you will understand. What is the limitation of SSL and what are the disadvantages of SET in terms of online credit card payment. Okay, so have some patience. When we discuss about SET protocol, on that time the concept will be much more clear to you. Okay, first of all, let me discuss about the fundamental idea about SET. As I have said, SET protocol is a special purpose protocol which we use for online payment by using credit card, especially when we pay any bill. It could be e-commerce bill, e-commerce payment. When we are doing this kind of payment by using card, on that time we activate this SET protocol. So in this SET protocol, you can see it basically provide these four services. Like if you remember, how many services provided by SSL? Can anyone recall? How many benefit SSL
The
provide
three
give us?
benefits.
Exactly, three. If you remember, it is three. Let me show you again. What are the advantages? So in this slide, you can see SSL basically provide us data encryption, server authentication, and message integrity. While you are sending data from browser to server, data will be encrypted. First advantage, any third party person will not be able to understand what you are sending or receiving. You are doing communication with exactly which server you would like to communicate. That authentication, this SSL basically providing you to. And last one is message integrity. While you are sending data, if anyone altered that data, it is easily trackable. So this SSL also give us the facility message integrity, the purity of message. It is ensuring. So on the other hand, this SET protocol provide us four services. Confidentiality. That means other cannot eavesdrop on an exchange. Like SSL, SET also provide the confidentiality. while you are sending your bank card number, bank PIN number, or other confidential information over the online, all the data will be encrypted according to the SET protocol. Second one is data integrity. Same way like SSL, it is going to provide uh, a service through which you can ensure whatever the data you are sending or your receiver receiving, that data is not altered by anyone else. The message received and identical to the messages sent. Identical means that means message is not altered by someone. Then third one is authenticity. So who basically doing transaction with whom? This SET protocol can ensure. You can assure of the person with whom you are making an exchange. The last one, non-repudiability or non-repudiation. What does it mean? If you perform any action, later on you will not be able to deny. The capability of this is called non-repudiation or non-repudiability. So these four services basically provided by SET protocol. Okay, so before discuss about the phases of SET protocol, let me show you who are the key actor in this SET protocol. Actually, there are four important actors. They play a vital role under this SET protocol. And the actors are merchant. Merchant means nothing but the seller who going to sell the product. Second one, customer or the card holder. Usually those who are the customer, they basically pay the bill. Customer, and you can also call them card holder. Third one is issuer or issuing bank. So the bank who basically issue the card, that bank is called issuer or issuing bank. That means in this case, customer bank we are indicating. Issuer bank is nothing but customer's bank. Fourth one is acquired or acquiring bank. That means this one is nothing but merchandiser's bank. In which bank merchandiser has account. So these are the four important stakeholder or key stakeholders. Merchandiser, client, merchandiser bank, and client's bank. Also, you can find out here two more key participants. Key card association, like as I already mentioned, a Visa, MasterCard, American Express, they are nothing but association, credit card association. They also the key participant of this SET protocol. And payment gateway. Payment gateway, it is basically related with the bank. Bank, through this payment gateway, you can send or you can receive money. But these above four actors are main actor in this SET protocol. Again, I am saying merchandiser, customer, issuing bank. Issuing bank means customer's bank. And acquiring bank, that means merchandiser's bank. All right. So here you can see the diagram. How does SET works? Here we have in total 9 steps. So if you want to understand the SET protocol, you have to understand these 9 steps. And this explanation is not that much technical. Here basically step by step, they just describe the process. First of all, just think, I believe almost all of you purchase product from online. So this example will be much more, understandable to you. First of all, as customer, if you want to purchase any product from any online shop, on that time you are the customer and the online shop play role as merchandiser. Uh, let me draw some lines so that you can understand it. Okay, so here you are the customer and your e-commerce site, they are called nothing but the merchandiser or merchant. So first of all, As customer, you are going to visit the e-commerce website, and according to your preference, you are going to select the product which you would like to purchase. While you are going to select the product to purchase, you have to add the product into the cart. When you finish your shopping, you have to click proceed to checkout. This is the first step. Customer browses and decide to purchase. You are adding product into the cart and you are pressing proceed to checkout. So this is the first step. So in this step, you are not purchasing anything. You are not, activating the said protocol. You are purchasing, you are taking your decision, you would like to purchase this or that product, but still, you didn't, initiate your said protocol. Step number 2, set sends order and payment information. So step number 2, now you are sending information to merchant. How many information? Mainly 2 information. One is order information, another one is payment information. Order information going to contain the product name, product quantity, product price, and other things related with order. On the other hand, payment information going to contain your credit card number, your PIN or CVC number, whatever the information related with payment, those information will be, captured in the payment information. So these 2 information you are going to send to the merchant. Okay, these 2 information. Basically, this SAFE protocol going to create 2 blocks. Suppose this is block A and this is block B. Block A containing information about order, and block B going to contain information about the payment. Both the information you are sending to your merchandiser or the e-commerce website. Now, this e-commerce website will be able to open block A. All right, block A e-commerce site will be able to open. The merchant will be able to open only the block A, because merchant need to know customer place what order or which order. Okay, but merchant will not be able to open block B. Okay, merchant will not be able to open block B, as block B containing your payment information like bank account and other information related with bank. So merchandiser will not be able to open block B, which containing your payment information. Now, merchant going to forward, step number 3, merchant going to forward payment information to bank. Merchant going to forward this information, block B, to merchant bank. Now merchant bank going to communicate with customer bank, your bank. It will check whether this bank account eligible to complete the payment or not, whether you have sufficient money inside your account or not. These are the things merchant bank going to verify with your bank, customer bank. If everything is okay, then customer bank going to authorize the payment. That means from your account, some money will be deducted and it will be added into the merchant account. Then merchant bank basically transfer the money to merchant account. Bank authorize the payment. That means already merchant received the payment. After that, step number 7, merchant complete the order. When merchant receive the payment, now merchant going to complete the shipment. Then merchant capture the transaction. That means merchant going to get the pay slip from the merchant's bank, as well as customer you are going to get, it could be monthly payment bill from your own bank, you are going to receive through email at the end of the month. So according to that, you have to pay the credit card bill. So this is the whole process. Here, this part is very important. Okay, making these two blocks. SAID protocol create these two blocks, which SSL will not be able to perform. SAID protocol create two blocks. One is for order, another is for payment. But in SAID protocol, you will not be able to, diversify these two blocks. Okay, that is the fact. So I believe now this SAID protocol is clear to you. Do you have any confusion, anyone, to understand the whole process?
No, sir.
Okay. If you have any question, you can raise it.
স্যার
Yes.
স্যার 8 নম্বর যে প্রসেসটা মানে মার্চেন্ট যেই ট্রানজাকশন হিস্ট্রিটা মানে পাঠাবে বা স্ক্রিনশটটা পাঠাবে, এই 8 নম্বরটা উনি তো কাস্টমাররা ডিরেক্টলি পাঠাতে পারে মার্চেন্ট নিজেই। তাহলে ব্যাংকে কেন দিতেছে? ব্যাংক কেন আবার
No,
রিসিভ
this is
আবার?
not actually information merchant sending to customer. This is the pay slip.
জি
Bank
স্যার।
transfer money to merchant account. That means merchant receiving some money in his account. So merchant can check whether new balance add in his or her account or not. Got the point? আমি একটা প্রোডাক্টের জন্য প্রোডাক্ট ডেলিভারি দিব, তার
জি স্যার।
ওই প্রোডাক্টটা আমি ডেলিভারি দেওয়ার পর আমি কি দেখবো না যে আমার অ্যাকাউন্টে টাকাটা যোগ হয়েছে কিনা, কাস্টমার ঠিক মতো পেমেন্টটা দিছে, ঠিক আছে দেখাচ্ছে, বাট আমি তো আবার আমার ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্টে ঢুকে দেখবো যে আসলেই টাকাটা আমার ব্যাংক অ্যাকাউন্টে অ্যাড হয়েছে কিনা। এই 8 নম্বর স্টেপটা ওটাকে বোঝাচ্ছে। ঠিক আছে,
ও বুঝতে পারছি।
মার্চেন্ট ক্যান ভেরিফাই whether money add in his or her account or not. ওকে, আবার একইভাবে 9 নম্বর স্টেপে এসে কাস্টমারও দেখতে পাচ্ছে। আমরা যেমন দেখি না যে যারা ক্রেডিট কার্ড হোল্ডার তাদেরকে মাস শেষে একটা পিডিএফ ফাইল পাঠানো হয় ইমেলে, সেই ইমেলে সে দেখতে পারে, ওই পিডিএফ এ দেখতে পারে যে কোন ক্ষেত্রে সে কত টাকা পেমেন্ট করেছে, কত তারিখে পেমেন্ট করেছে, সব ডিটেল ইনফরমেশন তার কাছে চলে আসে। ঠিক আছে, এই ব্যাংক ইস্যু মানে কাস্টমার ব্যাংক তাকে এটা পাঠাবে। ঠিক আছে, কাস্টমারকে এটা পাঠাবে। ক্লিয়ার?
জি স্যার, বুঝতে পারছি।
ঠিক আছে, if you are clear then let's move forward. So now they are basically explaining the whole process, so which I have discussed, they basically written here. Okay. So these two protocol, one is SAID, another one is SSL. These two protocols are very important for your exam. Okay, and if you understand this SAID protocol, then that's all about our syllabus. Okay, so far. Acha, I forget to mention important point here. Let me show you that one. Here we have another concept that is called dual signature. Dual signature. Dual signature. So dual signature, it is a scheme, is an innovation in SAID protocol. So customer credit card number is not revealed to a merchant, it is revealed only to acquire who authorize payment, and purchase invoice detail are not revealed to the acquirer. Only the credit card number and total amount are revealed to him. So what does it mean actually? In the second step, as I already mentioned, order information will be revealed only to the merchant and payment information only revealed to this merchant bank. So here customer basically perform dual signature, DS, dual signature. এই ডুয়েল সিগনেচারের কারণে কি হবে, অর্ডার ইনফরমেশন মার্চেন্ট ওপেন করতে পারবে না, মার্চেন্ট ব্যাংক ওপেন করতে পারবে না, আর পেমেন্ট ইনফরমেশন মার্চেন্ট নিজে ওপেন করতে পারে না। এইটার আরেকটা সুবিধা হচ্ছে মার্চেন্ট বোঝে যে এই যে অর্ডারটা এটা আসলেই যে কাস্টমার করেছে এটা ইন্ডিকেট করে, কারণ অর্ডারের সাথে এই সিগনেচারটা দিয়ে দেয়া হয়। আবার পেমেন্টের সাথেও ওই সিগনেচার থাকার কারণে পেমেন্ট ব্যাংকও বুঝতে পারে যে পেমেন্টটা করা হচ্ছে এইটা আসলেই কাস্টমার করতেছে, এখানে কোনো মাঝখানে কোনো ডেটা অল্টারনেশন হয় নাই। ঠিক আছে, এটা কি আমরা বলতেছি ডুয়েল সিগনেচার। অলরাইট, ডুয়েল সিগনেচার এটা কাইন্ড অফ আমরা বলতে পারি একটা সিল মোহর মারার মতো। ঠিক আছে, যাতে করে মাঝখানে কেউ যদি কোনো ডেটা চেঞ্জও করে এইটা ইজিলি ধরে ফেলা যায়। ওকে, তো এই 2 নম্বর স্টেপে এই ডুয়েল সিগনেচারটা পারফর্ম করা হয়। এই সিগনেচার বলতে আমরা যেটা দেখি যে ওই যে আমাদের ডিজিটাল সিগনেচার কিন্তু আমরা শিখে আসছি, isn't it? The process to create digital signature. Okay, we already learned it. Okay, তো সেম ওয়ে ওই সিগনেচারটা দেওয়া হয় এবং অর্ডার এবং পেমেন্ট ইনফরমেশনের সাথে আলাদাভাবে অ্যাটাচ করে দেওয়া হয়। যেহেতু এখানে দুইবার সিগনেচারটা দেওয়া হচ্ছে এই জন্য আমরা এটাকে বলতেছি ডুয়েল সিগনেচার। ওকে, এই ডুয়েল সিগনেচার কিভাবে কাজ করে এইটা নিচে এখানে আলোচনা করা আছে। দিস ইজ নট ইনক্লুডেড ইন ইউর এক্সামিনেশন, বাট এখানে এই ফুল প্রসেসটা এই ডায়াগ্রামে দিয়ে দেয়া আছে। আমরা দুইটা মানে হ্যাশ নিলে এখানে কনক্যাটিনেট করা হচ্ছে, কনক্যাটিনেট মিনস জয়নিং। ওকে, তো এই জন্য এটা নাম দেওয়া হয়েছে ডুয়েল সিগনেচার। ওকে, এখানে আমাদের যে পেমেন্ট অর্ডার আর এখানে হচ্ছে আমাদের ওই আমাদের যে অর্ডারটা আছে এই দুইটাকে আমরা হ্যাশ করে আমরা এটাকে কনক্যাটিনেট করতেছি। কনক্যাটিনেট মিনস জয়নিং, তারপর এটাকে আবার হ্যাশ করতেছি, এনক্রিপ্ট করতেছি, তারপরে পাচ্ছি আমরা ডুয়েল সিগনেচার। এটা ওই সেম আমাদের ডিজিটাল সিগনেচার যেভাবে আমরা করেছি ওই একইভাবে এই ডুয়েল সিগনেচারও তৈরি করা হয়। ঠিক আছে, আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, ইফ দিস সেট প্রোটোকল ক্লিয়ার টু ইউ, লেট আস স্টার্ট আওয়ার রিভিউ ক্লাস। তাই তো নাকি, সবাই তোমরা বুঝতে পারছি?
Yes, sir.
আচ্ছা, তাহলে আমরা আমাদের রিভিউ ক্লাসটা একটু স্টার্ট করি। First of all, your final examination syllabus, though I already mentioned several time in your classroom, physical class, but let me discuss it again. Syllabus is lecture number 4, lecture number 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, and 5.4, 6.1, 6.2, but 6.3 will not be included in your exam because in this slide we have only uh, law. Okay, law and rules and regulation. Okay, lecture number 7 will be included and lecture number 8 will be included. Okay, so let's start with lecture number 4. So let me open the slide. Okay, the PowerPoint slide visible to you?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, so lecture number 4, human element and physical security. You can take note, but I have created one Microsoft Office Word document, and very soon I'm going to share that document with you through my Google Classroom. Whatever the important topics we have from each chapter, I have listed those points in that Word document. I'm going to share that Word document with you. Okay. Okay, so let's start our review class. Lecture number 4, human element and physical security. Here we
আর
have
সবাই
three
লাভ
important
দিতেছে আপনাকে।
topics. Sorry.
স্যার আপনার কথায় সবাই খুশি হয়েছে, অনেক লাভ দিতেছে।
কথা ঠিক মতো শোনা যাচ্ছে না?
না স্যার, ঠিক আছে, শোনা যাইতেছে স্যার।
আচ্ছা, all right. Okay. So the first topic you have to cover from this lecture number 4 is layer of physical security. Layers of physical security. So we have 3 layers: deterrent, detective, and preventing. So learn different layer with short description with example. This is the concept of defense in depth. This is the first topic you have to learn from the chapter number 4. Then we have human element in security. So you have to learn human vulnerabilities, how a human being become a vulnerable point for a system. Vulnerable means weak point. Negligence, social engineering, insider threat. Second one, building a security culture. How you can develop a security culture inside your organization. Through regular training, you can reinforce responsibility and accountability. You can simulate evacuation and response drill. Third one, human focused administrative control. How you can establish that? Background check. While you are going to hire any employee for your organization, you can check their background. You can perform dope test. While you are going to terminate any employee from your organization, you can conduct exit interview. Also, you can prepare an agreement which is called NDA, non-disclosure agreement, and those who are your employee, they need to give the signature in this agreement. If they violate any rules, it will be a punishable, lawful punishable crime. So these are the points you have to learn under human element in security. Third question or third topic from this lecture number 4 is core areas of physical security. So here we have 3 core areas of physical security. First of all, protecting people. People lives matter. So you have to focus on people's life first. Second one is protecting data. After people, you have to protect the data. And the third one is physical component, protecting equipment and the facilities. So these are the 3 core areas of physical security. Okay, so these are the 3 topics you have to cover from the chapter number or lecture number 4. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's move forward. Lecture number 5, overview of cryptography. So here at first we have cryptography and some terminology which are related with cryptography. Like you can see plain text, ciphertext, cryptographic algorithm, key. Okay, these are the terminology you have. But the important topic you have to learn from this chapter is only 2 things. One is idea behind symmetric cryptography and idea behind asymmetric cryptography. That means the concept of symmetric key, the concept of asymmetric key cryptography. Okay. So while you are going to learn these 2 concepts, learn with diagram. This is the diagram for symmetric cryptography. Why do we apply it? What are the advantages it is going to provide you? Okay, you have to understand. And this is the idea behind or the diagram for asymmetric cryptography. All right. Okay, so and at last here we have the difference in between symmetric key and asymmetric cryptography. From 5.1, just learn the idea of symmetric key, the idea of asymmetric key cryptography with diagram and their differences. Clear? 5.1.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Only 2 topics, symmetric key, asymmetric key cryptography. Acha. Then come to the second one, lecture number 5, part 2, digital signature and cryptographic hash function. So definitely the first topic, this one, process of creating digital signature with diagram. Very important topic, process of digital signature. Okay, first topic. Then learn about a hashing. What is hashing? Okay. Importance of hashing, why we need basically hashing. This is a theoretical question actually. Then cryptographic hashing function, what does it mean? Cryptographic hashing function, where we basically use the application of cryptographic hashing function application. Here you can see. And properties. These properties of hashing function is important. Properties of cryptographic hashing function. Okay, so mainly two topics here we have. One is digital signature, another one is cryptographic hashing function. These two topics mainly you have to learn from 5.2. Clear?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
You can skip the MAC, all right? MAC we discuss in our lecture number 7 actually. Okay, right. Okay, if it is clear, then let's move forward. 5.3, cryptography and steganography. So here just learn about what is the definition of steganography. Okay, this one. Some steganographic example. So here we have in total 12 steganographic example. Okay, just get some idea. Okay, understand the concept. Okay, how we can apply steganography. Okay, you need not to, understand it line by line. Just understand the concept. This one is important. Difference in between cryptography and steganography. Difference in between cryptography and steganography. The difference in between these two. Okay, this one is also important. Cryptography with steganography. How we can combine cryptography and steganography. Okay, with an example. Learn this topic with an example. This kind of figure you have to draw. Okay, so mainly three things you have to understand. You have to learn actually. Cryptography, steganography and its concept. Second one is some cryptographic example. 12 cryptographic example we have. Difference in between cryptography and steganography. And the fourth one is cryptography with steganography. Okay, how we can enhance the security. Okay, if you add steganography with cryptography, it will enhance the security. Cryptography means you are basically converting plain text to ciphertext. But steganography means you are hiding the message. You are hiding the message. That is the main concept. Clear? That's all. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then 5.4. This chapter is very, very important. You are going to get at least 2 questions from this lecture number 5, part 4. First of all, you have to learn a protocol for creating session key using KDC. Okay, how we can create session key using KDC. There are 3 approaches. creating session key using a KDC. Second one is Nidham's loader protocol. And third one is O2A protocol. These three protocols you have to learn. How we can create session key using KDC. There are three approaches you have to learn. First question or first topic you can consider. Second one, and the very obvious one, Kerberos. Okay, Kerberos, the concept of Kerberos. How basically Kerberos operation perform. Okay, you have to learn with diagram, Kerberos. Okay, a symmetric key agreement. How we can create session key without KDC. First three protocol we learned with KDC, but this one is without KDC. Okay, without KDC, Diffie-Hellman key agreement, station to station key agreement. So a Diffie-Hellman key agreement, here we have some mathematical calculation, isn't it? So learn it, practice it at your home. In our classroom, we basically practice some scenario-based question. Diffie-Hellman key agreement. Okay, then public key distribution. Public key, there are three ways we can distribute the public key. Public announcement, which is not that much secure. Then we have trusted center and certifying authority. Learn about these three approaches. How we can distribute public key. Okay, then the next one is digital certificate. Okay, digital certificate. This one, how this digital certificate basically work? Digital certificate. Digital certificate. And the last topic, RSA algorithm. RSA algorithm. Again, that one is basically mathematical. You have to practice at your home. RSA algorithm. Again, I'm saying this topic is very important for your examination. At least you are going to get 2 questions from this topic. Okay, then the next one is lecture number 6.1 or lecture 6 part 1. It is a little bit theoretical lecture. So from here, learn about what is cyber ethics and what is the importance of cyber ethics. Cyber ethics and its importance. Learn about this one, a common ethical issues for IT users. Common ethical issues for IT users. Learn about this one, common misconception or fallacies about ethics. We have maybe 12 misconception. Learn about this misconception. Then learn about netiquette. Netiquette to be followed, or ethical issues to be followed. And the last topic from this part is email etiquette. Email etiquette. Okay. Lecture number 6, part 1. Am I clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then part 2. From this part 2, just learn about the 6 intellectual property rights. Copyright, trademark, patents, industrial design rights, trade dress, trade secret. Learn about their concept. Okay. And which intellectual property right we apply where. Learn about that. In your examination, I may give you a scenario-based question. In that scenario, there could be 3 or 4 examples. You have to identify, like for the first example, which intellectual property right is most suitable. Okay. So, like for an example, Mr. XYZ invented a new machine. So now he would like to, or she would like to, preserve the intellectual property right. So which intellectual property right will be most applicable to preserve his intellectual property? What the point?
Patents, sir.
Patents. Okay, so you have to understand which one you have to apply where. And then I may tell you that, briefly explain or why you think so. Okay, you have to write down patents, then you can write down reason. Okay, this is the only one question from this 6.2. All right.
Okay, sir.
Lecture number 6, part 3 will not be included. That's why I'm not discussing about this uh, part 3, lecture 6. Let's start lecture number 7, web security. So from this topic, you have to cover what is web security and what are the different types of attack you may face in the web. Okay, what is web security and what are the different attack? DOS attack, malware, blacklisting, vulnerability exploit, defacement, stolen data, phishing schemes, session hijacking, malicious redirects, SEO spam. Okay, so these are the different types of attack. Okay, this is the first one. Learn about DNS spoofing. DNS spoofing, this concept. DNS spoofing. And last 2 questions. One is SSL protocol, another one is SET protocol, SET protocol. SSL protocol and SET protocol. For these 2 protocol, you have to draw the diagram. All right. These 4 questions you have to cover. Topic you have to cover. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. Last one, digital forensic. It is another very small chapter, but important one. In digital forensic, at first we learn what is the definition of digital forensic. I am very briefly explaining this lecture number 8, as many of my students requested for this lecture. Due to ICFL, many of you missed this class actually. Very briefly, I am going to describe this lecture, all the topics one by one. After that, I'm going to mention what are the important topics you have to cover from this lecture number 8. So first of all, what is digital forensic? So in digital forensic, actually we perform 5 tasks so that in a proper way, we can present digital evidence in the court. That's why in the definition it is written, digital forensic is a scientific process. It is called a scientific process. Systematic approach we basically follow here. That's why it is called scientific process. Under the scientific process, what actually we do? We identify first, then we collect, then we preserve, then we analyze, and then we present digital evidence in a legally acceptable manner. Digital evidence, it is very easily temperable. Okay, that's why there are several different approaches to collect it, preserve it, analyzing it, and presenting it in front of the court. So we have to follow that manner. Otherwise, court will not be able to, or court will not allow you to present that digital evidence into the court. So why it is called scientific manner? They basically mention some reason. This process, it is repeatable, verifiable, court acceptable, and evidence integrity we can preserve. That's why it is called a scientific process. In the second slide, we discuss scope of digital forensic. That means where this digital forensic applicable. The use case of digital forensic. You can apply it in computer forensic. Suppose in your computer or any criminal's computer, criminal try to destroy his or her hard disk. You can recover data from the hard disk. So computer forensic, you can apply digital forensic, mobile forensic, network forensic, database forensic, cloud forensic, malware forensic. These are some scope where we can apply the digital forensic concept. You have to understand the difference in between forensic and security. So forensic we perform after the incidents. On the other hand, security measure we take before the incidents. That means if any incident occur, before that we take some action. Those falls under the category security. But if any security breach occur or if any security incidents occur, then we perform the forensic. What is the root cause of the problem? Who is the culprit? Okay. What is the time of incidence? To identify those, we basically perform the forensic. So digital forensic and cyber security, these two concepts are not same. Forensic we perform after incidents and security measurement we take before the incidents. Then we discuss about digital forensic investigation process. And in the class, I mentioned that this topic is very important for your exam. As I already mentioned, it is a scientific process, scientific approach. The first step is identification. In this step, we just try to understand what is the incidence, and behind the incidence, there could be some evidence. What are the potential place to find out those incidents, evidence? Evidence could be available inside the laptop. It could be available in the phone, inside the phone. It could be available inside the USB, that means pen drive, or it could be recorded in a log. So in the identification phrase, we are not collecting the evidence. We are trying to understand what is the incidence and where the evidence could be available. Second phrase, preservation. In the preservation phrase, while we are going to collect the evidence, we have to collect it in such a way so that that evidence could not be tampered by someone else. That's why we are preventing data alternation. We are using write blockers. Suppose, for an example, in the class I gave that example, like in a crime spot, you collect a mobile phone as an evidence. So you have to keep that mobile phone inside a specialized bag. That bag name is Faraday bag. While you are going to keep the mobile phone inside the Faraday bag, it will lost connection from the outside network. That means no one will be able to alter anything inside the mobile phone. In a general way, a normal way, if you seize the mobile phone, there could be a chance from the remote distance, another person may change some data inside the mobile phone. Later on, court will not accept that mobile phone as an evidence. That is the problem actually. That's why they are saying is prevent alternation, use write blockers. So the example I have given, in this example, Faraday bag is a tool through which we can prevent the alternation or we can block the write. Maintain chain of custody. Chain of custody means the time, in that time, you collect the evidence, and while you are presenting the evidence in front of the court, during this time period, all the activities are called chain of custody. So during this time period, whatever the activity you are doing, everything must be recorded. Like when you collect the evidence, from where you collect the evidence, who basically collect the evidence, who perform the analysis, I mean forensic, when you submit the evidence in front of the court, all the detailed description you must have. If you make mistake to record any of the event within this time period, while you are working with the evidence, court will not guarantee your evidence. So maintain chain of custody is an important task in the second phrase. Third phrase, collection. While you are going to perform the evidence, never work on original evidence. You have to copy the evidence first, then on your second copy, you have to perform the forensic. Never and ever perform the forensic on the original evidence. Otherwise, court will not accept that evidence, or you may destroy the actual evidence. So while you are going to copy the evidence, you have to perform bit by bit copy, or bit by bit forensic image you have to create. While we are doing normal copy, whatever the file visible, only those file you are going to copy. If you delete any file, if you hide any file, those file will not copy it. But while we perform bit by bit forensic image or bit by bit copy, if anyone delete any file, if anyone hide any file, everything you will be able to copy. That's why they mention here bit by bit forensic image. Image means nothing but you are copying the original evidence. Suppose from a crime spot, you seize a mobile phone. You are not going to perform digital forensic on that mobile phone, or whatever the data available inside the mobile phone, you are going to perform digital forensic on that evidence. I mean, on those data or information available inside the mobile phone. You have to make a copy first. Bit by bit forensic image you have to create. Then on that image you have to perform digital forensic. Third step, now you are going to perform the analysis. By using different tools, you can perform the analysis. Timeline analysis, file recovery analysis, keyword analysis, log correction. So here I mention some tools name like Incase, FTK, Autopsy, Wireshark, Volatility. These are some popular forensic tool. By using this forensic tool, you can perform this analysis. This one, analysis. And last one is presentation. Now you are going to present your evidence. You are going to present your findings in front of the court. Your statement must be clear and unbiased. You have to mention which method you apply, what are the tools you basically use for forensic, your findings you have to write down in your report. And that report format must be suitable for court. Okay. These are the 5 standard phrases to perform digital forensic investigation process. So in your example, I may give you a scenario and then I may tell you that as digital forensic expert, how you are going to perform investigation. Explain that process briefly. Got the point? This type of question you may get from this part. Then we discuss about types of digital evidence. Digital evidence, it could be any file, Word file, PDF file, Excel file, any image, any audio file, any video file. Metadata. Metadata means data about data. Logs, system, firewall, server, this log could be available. That means recorded activity. Email, message, browser history, RAM data, these are called digital evidence. Then we learn about volatile and non-volatile evidence. So we have 2 types of memory, one is volatile memory, another one is non-volatile memory. So whatever the evidence available inside the RAM, they are called volatile memory, volatile evidence, and whatever the data we have inside the hard disk, they are called non-volatile evidence. Running process, network connection, these are the volatile evidence, because if you switch off your computer, if the network connection somehow broken or disconnected, the data will be gone, or you will not be able to collect the evidence. In an offline, you will not be able to collect the evidence. That's why they are called volatile evidence. On the other hand, evidence available in the hard disk, USB, SSD, HSD, they are called non-volatile evidence. So how you can ensure the integrity of the evidence? By using hash function, you can ensure the integrity of the evidence. While you are going to collect the evidence at first from the crime scene, you have to make a hash. While you are going to submit the evidence in front of the court, again you have to create another hash. Now court going to match the first hash with the second hash. If these 2 hash match, then court will consider data is not altered. Okay, that means integrity preserved. Okay, if a single character change, then court will not accept your evidence. They will claim that the data or the evidence lost its integrity. Then live and dead forensic. While you perform forensic on a volatile evidence, that is called live. When you perform forensic on non-volatile evidence, that is called dead forensic. Here you can see. Okay, if the system power of disk analysis, okay, These are called dead forensic. On the other hand, live forensic, that means system power on, you are performing forensic on RAM, network, or running process, that is called live forensic. Most of the cases we perform the dead forensic because it is safer and less risk you have. Okay, a live forensic is very risky. Somehow your power gone. Okay, somehow network connection broken. Okay, then you may lost your evidence. You will not be able to perform the forensic. Okay, common tools already we discussed. Okay, so that's all about lecture number 8, digital forensic fundamentals. So here the main or the most important topic is this one, digital forensic investigation process. Okay, am I clear to you? Lecture number 8.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's all about our review class. Just one thing I would like to mention, while you are going to submit your assignment, you have to submit your assignment with KP justification. Okay, with complex engineering justification you have to attach with your assignment. Okay, don't forget to submit that KP justification with your assignment. Okay, the